see y'all. Well, let's hope and pray that that worked. I hope I was able to end my last live stream. It looks like from the chat it's still going, but I have to let everybody know I'm over here now. I'm over here now. We're doing a video reaction. Mayor of Magaville, Forgiato Blow, has sent me this link. Don't forget tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pastor Jesse Lee Peterson will be joining us. We just did a pretty powerful stream right before this. It never ceases to amaze me how corrupted and evil this world can be. And the people in it make me go, damn, how could we fight against these people who have more money than God himself? Well, we have amazing politicians out there who are doing their due diligence with what's going on here. And, it's fine and dandy that they're doing what they can, but they can't do it by themselves, right? All right, new stream, guys. Ah! Oh, it did end. Okay, good. New stream. All right, let me look at your comments here. We have to take a few minutes to trick them. Hello, hello, hello. Dorinda, thank you. Mike Taylor News, what's up? Tommy2274, hello. Derek Swan, hi, bud. Victoria, hello. I love that name. I've always loved how beautiful that name is. It's so pretty. Hello, dearie. Michelle, hello from England. Hello. Hi, Dawn. Thank you. Jeff Lumen, hi, bud. Mr. Blue Run, hello. Mr. Mr. Bluin. Okay, hello. Sorry, my eyes are not. I've got like two big lights here, and it's like, well, sorry. Jenna. Hello, Jenna. I have a friend named Jenna that has the same spelling as you. I've been friends with her since like 99. Mike Taylor, Omer, hello. I already said hi to you. Mark Kemper, hello, my friend. AKA Zinsomaniac, thank you. It's not as flattering. I wish it was like more like belled out, but it's like, I don't know if I could show you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, it stops here. It's like straight, and then it kind of like bells out at the bottom, but I don't know. It's kind of like, meh. I don't know. I'm going to be meeting a friend for tacos at 2:30, so I figured I might as well go ahead and stream this video that was sent to me last night. I told him I would do it last night, but I was too busy, and then I got tired. I was like, then I was woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:29 to be exact. Hi, everybody. Todd Hill. Hello, Jeff Walker. Hello, Driving Miss Charlie. What's going on? Rex, Tina, Doug Jones. Hello, Stephanie Pickering. Hello, ZT Den. Hello. Oh, I'm trying to catch up with all y'all's names. Deuce, Leah, Sean, Barbara. Hello, Cody 2018. Hello. Please reach out to Lou Valentino. I don't know if you're getting my messages, but that just... Yeah, I told him to email me, but he hasn't. I don't have Instagram anymore, and I refuse to, like, literally upload it again. I don't have it. I told him to email me, and I have not heard from him yet. He's really busy, you guys, and I know, like, he's a beast when it comes to creating content. He's on Rumble, he's on YouTube, so it's like, I understand that he's busy, but hopefully I can get with him before I leave to schedule something out. I like to schedule things at least 2 weeks in advance, just because I have so much going on day to day that I find it remarkably difficult to schedule things on the fly, so I just space it out, And plus, when I am scheduling all of these interviews and doing everything that I'm doing, it makes it hard to take care of every other thing that I have going on. It's like, if I wish I had 3 of me. I used to wish I had 2 of me, but now a third is required. All right, you guys. My email is justgenreacts007@gmail.com. That is it. Okay, dokie, y'all. Thank you. It's very like fiesta-ish. And my son, my oldest, was born on Cinco de Mayo. Ain't that cool? So I was like, I feel very like fiesta. Holy shitballs of fire, you guys. Do you guys see what my campaign is? Oh my God! Here, thank you guys who have donated to the Sound of Freedom, mother, not the Sound of Freedom. Oh my God, Operation Underground Railroad. My fundraiser has raised $1,385 already. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you guys. Oh my God. That is so amazing. You guys are going to make me cry. It's like I feel like I'm not doing enough, and then y'all surprise me. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. Here is the donation link in case you haven't visited yet. Please, you guys, this is the donation link that I would like to pin this message. Please don't send me any super chats. Please send it to, please send it here. Send the super chats here instead. On the top of the stream, it says the donation link. I really appreciate this, you guys, because, oh, that feeling of helplessness that you are not enough, that the dent that you could put in is not going to be sufficient enough to put a dent in this. It really, like, you guys never cease to amaze me. So thank you who have donated. That really does warm my heart. And you know, a lot of people have some bad things to say about Tim Ballard, and I don't appreciate that at all. I have watched, I don't know, countless of hours of him with the whole policies that he helped make to save children. And I've seen him speak so many times, and I am a firm believer that this man has a heart of gold. You know, and I'm sure that in his past or something, he's not perfect. Okay, nobody is, but I'm going to judge him for the man that he is today. I'm going to judge him for what he is doing for children. And that's it. As somebody who was taken advantage of and victimized as a child, I'm going to tell you something. I wish I had somebody like Tim Ballard to come swoop in and save me from that. So if he can do that and be a hero to some children, sign me up. I'm going to be your friend, you know? You and me are on good speaking terms. Now, be a perpetrator in this and pray to God you never meet me.
The Democrats
All right, we got MTG, Forgiato Blow, official video. He was just on a podcast with me last week, man. We had a great time, you guys. I will be meeting up with him in about a week. Dorinda, yes, 7 days. I think. Let me double check. I wish I can come down and see everybody in Florida. As you guys know, it's very difficult to make events like meet and greets and stuff like that. It's probably not feasible for me. Number one, because I don't know who would be at these events. I can't vet them, you know. Good people would show up, but then of course some bad people would show up, I'm sure. 7 days until check-in. Yes, let's go. Also, I will be with my child, and you know, I'm not that type of person who is unapproachable in public, right? But if you were to ever see me in public, number one, I am a human being just like you are. So don't expect me to act any sort of way than I am right now or on my channel. This is who, like, what you see is what you get. But all I ask is if I have my child with me, just be as respectful as humanly possible. That's all I ask. If I'm with my children, you know, that's the only thing. I'm nobody special. I'm not any different than you or the next person, okay? I just want to make that abundantly clear. I'm not a unfriendly person, but when I'm around my children, I'm a very protective mother. So I might come out the way at you a little bit if you get too close to them. I'm just saying. Unless I know you personally, yeah. You know, and it's sad because my son, my youngest, such a good kid, man. He is so bright and he's so fun and he's hilarious, you know, and never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Okay. Mayor of Magaville, MTG. Shit. The first thing I saw was a big old Cadillac with Marjorie Taylor Greene sitting on the back of it. And I'm making sure I'm fixing something real quick, you guys. And the the license plate says, "Don't tread on me." And I feel like America has fallen so far, you guys, so far, that we have seemingly forgotten how important our veterans are, our servicemen and women. We've seemingly forgotten about them. We have looked at police officers as demons. They've been demonized. Oh, of course, they hit me with an ad suitability on my video, my last video. Real cute. Real cute. I'm so sick of this, man. I'm not saying any trigger words that are deeming me as that they can't monetize my stuff. But anytime I mention just anything exposing, I want to show you guys something here. Here's the proof in the pudding, okay? This is me at the post office. It was cut off. No restrictions. A special announcement with Jill Scott. No restrictions. Rolling Stone. No restrictions. This one, liberal media slams Sound of Freedom movie. There's nothing in my thumbnail. There's nothing in my description. There's nothing in my tags. This is confirmed by manual review is not suitable for most advertisers. I said nothing. Scott Nugent, of course, when Scott Nugent was here, confirmed by review, nothing was said. The rules here are, within the first 8 seconds, you're not allowed to swear. And I curse once in a while, but that has been, I've been putting a cap on that. This has been confirmed by a review. This one has been confirmed by review. This one here is under review. The Secret Service never asked Hunter Biden anything. There's nothing in my thumbnail. There's nothing in my description. There's no tags that warrant anything. And I've been careful to drag out the video for about 5 to 10 minutes just so they could see I have no nefarious reasons or nefarious intentions here. Just want to bring people the truth. And apparently they're very threatened by the truth. And this one's under review as well. Let's see what else. This one's blocked. Ooh, I should probably undo that. This one here, this is disturbing. This has been confirmed. This was just confirmed today. This one was confirmed by review, and this is what I said here. Listen to this. This was confirmed.
Reaching in there right now.
Whoa. Okay, so this here is Miranda Sings. Apparently,
I love that dress.
She's on stage with a 9-year-old little boy. She proceeds to stuff cheese balls down her pants and allows this 9-year-old to reach in her pants to get one.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd laughs. What is so funny about a grown adult who acts like a little kid, which that ain't creepy or nothing. What is so entertaining about a child reaching into an adult's pants? This bitch don't deserve to be on YouTube.
All right, maybe that's what got me. The B word. Well, I was talking about a female dog. This one this one's still under review. This one, the Secret Service went rogue. This one got confirmed by review. Let's check this out. I said Hunter Biden needs to go to prison. This is a TikTok filter. It makes me look pretty. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. I like it. I think I look pretty. Thank you. I wish I looked this good. I'm not gonna lie.
What I find most
I don't look that good.
disturbing, disgusting
Yeah,
is the whole Secret Service closing its
Thanks,
investigation into what was found at the White House. We all know daggone well it was Hunter's. We knew from get-go. We all saw Hunter Biden on the balcony with Jill Biden completely geeked out of his gourd.
Geek.
You could see how pissed off Jill Biden was. And If my memory serves me correctly, Hunter is on what's called a diversion program. In fact, he was the only person out of 189,000 others with the same charges that got the diversion program. Everybody else did prison time.
That's a fact.
If he's on a diversion program, that means he is under supervision of a probation officer, meaning no wonder why they're not saying this is Hunter's or investigating as such, because if it was, or if they did, he would be locked up on a probation violation. What I find.
Tell me where I said anything that deemed me ineligible for ads. Where? There's absolutely no controlled substance mentioned. There's nothing of the sorts mentioned in that short video that deemed it necessary to be non-eligible for ads, not suitable for ads. I told the truth. What is so tragic about that video is I got it wrong. He's not on a diversion program because unlike everybody in the world, Hunter Biden gets special freaking privileges and doesn't start his probation until July 26th. When have you ever been to court and been sentenced? You go immediately to the probation office and start probation that day. Your diversion program starts that day. So he's afforded the luxury because they knew he would be dirty. They knew he would be dirty and he would violate the diversion program and his ass would go to jail. That is why he was afforded the luxury of waiting a whole month to start the diversion program. He's like, dude, I have to have about 40 last hurrahs before I commit to probation. Whoever said that? Whoever gets that opportunity? Not a fucking person. Nobody does. That's ridiculous. And they deem that unappropriate. Fuck you, man. That ain't cool. That irritates my soul. I'm not doing anything but telling the damn truth. This one also, I didn't even say a word. I didn't say anything. Look at this. This one's confirmed by review too. These motherfuckers. What did I do? Oops. Sorry, I hit the wrong button, y'all. Sorry. I'm so heated. This one was confirmed by review. I didn't even say anything. I pointed to the news article. Sorry, you guys. No, that was just me. My bad. Did they what'd they do? Oh. Sorry, I forgot I'm on a lag, you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm looking at the screen going, everybody thinks I'm gone. Great. Anyways, they deemed this one not appropriate either, and I didn't even say anything. I pointed to the words on the newspaper article, and I warned people about this predator that was in the Franklin, Tennessee area. Come on. This is the type of crap that things that make you go, why are you hiding this? Why aren't you allowing me to expose this? Fox News, this is why I know they're a part of the machine, right? They're a part of the elite because they can have the word in their titles of their videos and they have no restrictions whatsoever. But if I say that word, if it's anywhere, if I even allude to the fact with the P word, oh gosh, they're gonna hit me. And I'm going, that's not fair. You would think, as big as YouTube is, that they would want people to see the predators, that we have to be aware that they exist. These people, these types of people, they don't just offend once. They offend over and over and over and over and over again until they're caught. And then it's up to us to pick up the pieces. Sucks, man. It really does. All right, let's see if we're ready for this video now. You guys are ready? Oh my God. Hey, Lou. Bruh. we gotta get on a podcast. Now I'm leaving from the 26th until the 2nd of August, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get together. I got rid of my Instagram. I can't roll with them, dude. As much as I know that I can like access people, I gotta do it by email. I can't do Instagram or Facebook anymore. I'm like, Brett Cooper's fault. Sorry, and Amala Ekanobi's fault. I'm like, I can't roll with them. But thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Let's get together and let's blow the lid off these people, man. I'm ready. It's been pretty intense, intense, and I appreciate what you do as well, man. You are rocking it, dude. Thank you, you guys. Make sure you're subscribed to Lou Valentino. He is one hell of a content creator. They've treated him pretty unfairly over here. Yeah, it's not cool because he's doing exactly what I'm doing and is exposing the truth. And like I'm sure like Lou, I was all Democrat all the way, and then I opened my eyes, and instead of being woke, I have become awakened. And that is what people on the left need to do, is realize you are being used. You're being used. I can't, man. I can't roll with those people, man. Anybody willing to cover up stuff like Epstein and shit, man? No, man. Mm-mm. That's some next level evil shit. Yeah, Lou. I was just going through my my YouTube studios and ad restriction. I don't even say anything. It's like, come on. Yeah. Make sure you guys. Lou and LFR. Yeah, Van Hall is amazing. I love Van Hall. He was the one that opened my eyes to the racist shit that Joe Biden said. I was like this when I was watching. My mouth was so dry at the end because it was open the entire time, going, whoa. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. And he's been doing it his whole career. The crime bill should have been it for him not to be even eligible to be nominated for president, man. Come on. He's literally took away these family members, these fathers away from their children. And they just so happen to be black. And that's terrible. He was instrumental in kicking off the single motherhood rates. That's ridiculous. But his elite friends with the powder, they're free. That don't make no sense. Other than he did that on purpose because of skin color. I see it, you guys. And if nobody else does, I urge you to literally watch what he says. That crime bill speech that he made back when he was a senator, you could tell. Van Hall blew that lid off there too. I was like, what the fuck? Being from Cleveland, you guys, I can't co-sign on that. I wasn't raised like that. All right, MTG, Forgiato Blow. Now, this man is fun, man, and it's only 1 minute and 41 seconds, and he allows me to react to his music. So, you guys ready? I know I am. I am so like, let's do this!
The Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
They support grooming children. Even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
Look at MTG, you guys! Oh my God! She's in a awesome, amazing throne. Look at her. This is crazy.
Do to children.
MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG,
that's awesome.
Mega's MVP. Democrats get back. Boom. Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors cause Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state in the left always hating. Then they gonna let Joe about that basement. Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling rhinos out. No one does it better than you, huh? A real businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight. A Southern belle, a little hood. Watch her shake and bake.
Oh my God. A little hood Southern belle, watch her shake and bake. I'm about to text him right now, man. I really am, because this is lit. This is get out of here. Oh my God. Live with your song right now. Or MTG right now. come by. Well, if you can. If you can. Well, son of a biscuit eater. There we are. I love that. I love that. A little hood, a Southern Belle. Watch her shake and bake. Amazing. You know, I always get the sense from Forgiato Blow that if you're in his presence and if you are friends with him, he will not let anything bad happen to you. I can't wait to meet him. I am so lucky, you guys. I really am. Back things up a little bit because I really do enjoy. Look at her. She's like, what up, though? MTG Maga's MVP.
A real businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight. A Southern Belle, a little hood, watch her shake and bake. Divorce, that's all y'all got to bring up. Yeah, watch her drain the swamp, cause she know they corrupt. She's fighting for our children, she's fighting for our freedom. She's fighting for the Jan 6, she's fighting good versus evil. MTG, Maga's MVP. MTG, Maga's MVP. MTG, Maga's MVP. MTG, Maga's MVP. She's a boss.
Are you here? There you are.
Them liberal tears can't save you, wipe them off. You know we reppin' 45, he never lost. Watch a real Georgia peach go and set it off.
But I think what upsets me the most, Benny, is the fact that everyone in Washington has known about the Biden crimes for a very long time, and they've done nothing about it. But yet regular Americans, they go to jail if they don't pay their taxes. They go to jail if they walk in the Capitol escorted by Capitol Police like Jacob Chansley did.
The QAnon shaman. That was brilliant. AOC is a featherweight. AOC is like a can of Pillsbury biscuit dough. She's just that. You know when you pop it with a spoon and it's like, because she's so freaking, she's louder than I am and more annoying than I am. Let's just put it factually. She's like that dough. As soon as you pop it, it's like, that's what, like, she's all talk. And she's absolutely just I hate her. I can't stand her. I'm sorry, you guys. And it's not nice to hate. I was raised like that, right? Not nice to hate somebody, but I can hate on her all I want to. The big booty Latina. Man, I just can't. I just can't. You know, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a beast, man. I love how ferocious she is. I love how ferocious Lauren Boebert are. They get attacked. And I mean, the most like womanizing comments ever from people on the left. Like, shut up and get back to cleaning, or shut up and get back in the kitchen, and who are you? And just like stupidness. But this was amazing. MGT, Maga's MVP. You know, because she is that Southern Belle, that Georgia peach that has morals and values and doesn't want to see anything happen to children. That should be a no-brainer. It should be a no-brainer. I had a really cool lyric the other day that I had on a live stream. I'll have to look over it and see, and I wanted to send you, man. It was absolutely epic. I came up with this absolutely like brilliant genius lyrics. I was like, I gotta send that to him. He's in here right now, Mayor of Magaville, aka Forgiato Blow. Make sure you are following him on YouTube. His new album has been out for, I think, almost a week now. I think Thursday will be a week. So make sure you go search it on iTunes. It is amazing. It's called Magadonia, and I love it. Me and my kid be bumping to it, you know, and it's really sad, you guys, that I had to suppress that I had to say, you know, oh, I'm apolitical when, hell no, I was a Trumper back then. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. And it sucks that in this arena that if you say you're conservative, you get punished. If you're a liberal, oh, you're welcomed with open arms. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pretend to be okay with what they are doing to children, what they're teaching to children, whether it be critical race theory or mutilating them, gender ideologies. No, I'm not okay with that. Sorry, not sorry. And if you're looking for a content creator who is, I ain't the one. I'm never going to apologize for believing that. And the policies, I watched the policies. I'm an American. I watched how better everybody was doing when Donald Trump was in office. I elected him because he wasn't a politician. I elected him because I knew, I voted for him because I knew he didn't need it. He didn't need the money. He was already rich. He didn't take a presidential salary. He donated it all but $1. $1. And everybody and their brother's mother, the tax forms, the tax forms. Where's his taxes? You ain't saying that about Joe Biden, are you? Or Hunter. And it even shows Hunter Biden give Joe Biden $49,000 a month in rent. And his grandchildren are getting millions of dollars from the Chinese Communist Party, but that's okay. But if that was Donald Trump, he'd be on a cross right now, burning away in Times Square. And you know it. You know, I feel like this, man. It's content creators like us that are going to bring common sense and real equality and real love back to the earth. It's not these woke, radicalized leftists. I'm sorry. It's just not. If you are, stop with the woke shit and become awake. Because those woke people are done sleep. They're puppets. And you could stay in the middle and be center to right. And just have those common morals and values. Those just traditional morals and values. I'm not saying that you have to live like a priest or a nun. But I'm saying, man, just have compassion. Have good character. Don't judge people based off of their skin color. Judge them off of the content of their character. If they're crappy to you, then why you don't gotta be around them. I thank you, Forgiato, for coming in, and I thank you for encouraging me to keep going, because I'm gonna do my daggone best to keep going. The odds are kind of against me right now, as you already know. And if worse comes to worse, you guys, please follow me on Rumble, because we might have to make the switch. Because I can't stand it. I love my constitutional rights. I love my veterans. I thank my veterans every day when I get down on my knees. Thank you for everything that you have done to give me the freedoms that I have today. And I'm sick and tired of people taking advantage of it and taking it for granted. It's like, my God, yeah, I get it. People have differences of opinions. That's great. That's beautiful. Have your differences of opinions. But common sense is where it's at. Like, men can't get pregnant. I'm sorry. It's just reality. It's biology. What these radical leftists are trying to do is destroy us. They're taking morals and values and religion, and they are destroying it. They want it destroyed, because anything that is good can defeat evil, and they don't want that. They want evil to persevere and win, and we're not going to let that happen. I don't care. Like I said, you don't have to live a perfect life. You don't have to be holier than thou, because best believe me, we are all of sin. I swear every day. I do. I curse like a sailor, and not in front of my kid, because he'll say it too. But, you know, I'm not free of sin, believe me. But I'm a good freaking person. I'm one of the most loyal people you'd ever meet. I'm one of the most honest people that you'd ever meet. Maybe a little bit too honest, but hey, would you rather have somebody who's too honest or one that's just too much of a liar? I can't trust a liar. I'm sorry, not sorry. You know what, man? This man, let me tell you something. After losing a substantial channel, and he'll tell you that 179,000 people wasn't a lot, but it is. It is a lot. That's nearly 200,000 people. That's a freaking arena, bro. And then some. You know, that's a lot of people. To lose that and then to say, you know what, I'm not going to stop. That's amazing. You keep going. Don't let them stop you, because I'll tell you what, I will have your back until the cows come home. I'm like herpes, bro. I don't have it, but I'm like herpes, and I will never go away. I'm like the gift that keeps on giving. I just think it was funny how he said that AOC is a featherweight compared to MTG, because that's the truth. Now, I would love to, you know, I always forget, and this is my flaw, right? I'm willing to admit my flaws. That I see MTG and Lauren Boebert, and they're fighting like little, like chihuahuas, right? Against these big ass Great Danes, right? the politics, whether you like it or not, is a male-dominated field. It just is. And we have these two women going up against these huge capitalists and bureaucrats and lobbyists and globalists and just all around. Blech. And I seemingly forget that they're literally, the cards are stacked against them too. Because I just want to do something about it. But when we have like politicians like Maxine Waters and John Fetterman and all of these people that have been radicalized, AOC, this bee is literally against gas stoves when she drives around in a Tahoe. Pretty sure those are not electric vehicles. Anyways, they just don't make any sense to me. And the only way that we can make sure, the only way we make sure that we get a win. Now, this is what you do. Okay? Voting day only. Walk your happy asses into the Board of Elections. Cast your vote. Record it on your phone. Make sure when that confirmation page, because they're not going to get rid of Dominion. Let's just keep it real. They're not. Any type of electronic can be, fiddled with. I wish we had paper ballots again. I really do. Don't vote early. Go in on voting day. Clear your schedule. November 8th, you guys. It's pretty easy. I think it's November 8th this year. I think it might be the 11th. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. It's actually November 7th this year. It is on a Tuesday. And any other election day, you are to go in that day, on election day. Make sure you are videotaping your vote, your ballot. That's what I think we should all be required to do. And everybody should be required to have an ID. That crap, what they have said, the Dems have said, let me tell you something. Every person who is black will tell you that it is super racist to insinuate that they have no access to get an ID. That's the most ludicrous claim that they have, one of the most ludicrous claims they have ever made, because believe me, there's tons more. Every person that I know has an ID, whether they be white, black, Hispanic, Asian. It don't matter. They all have ID. That is just another tool for them to use to cheat. Sorry. I think it's true. All right, you guys. What did you guys think about the song? I wish it was longer. I do. I could have listened to it for about 10 minutes. But other than that, I think that it absolutely, you hit the nail on the head, and I think that you hit a lot of good talking points in that video. I think it was on point, and I think it was absolutely great that you got MTG. I'm so jealous, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide my envy and my jealousy. I know it's an evil sin and all of this, that, and the other, but how can you not be jealous of having MTG there? That was amazing. On Rumble. I don't know if he's on Rumble or not. I think he is. Coffee. And it's Gloria Jean's Butter Toffee Coffee. You have it on repeat. You want to play it again? Should we play it again? I think we should. Hi, Roger Mitchell. Speaking of Roger Mitchell from Canada, right? We're going to play the song again. I was at the lake because my little one was sad that his big brother was going back to college. So he was like, "Ugh." So I was like, let's go to the park. Yay, I'm happy again. That's all it takes, right? Super simple. And so we go to the lake, and I could usually see very, very far, right? very far. I can't tell you how far, very far. Can't see up close anymore, but far away I can. The entire sky was milky white, and the sun was like, I'm back here somewhere through the smoke. Like, you couldn't even see the sunset from Canada, right? Because Lake Erie is bordering Canada. Yeah. So, and for like over like eight days or something like that, you couldn't even breathe. It smelled like burnt plastic outside. I made my kid like put his nose like under his shirt like this when we ran to the car. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. All right, if you guys missed the song before, we're gonna play it again. I think it should be. I think you should run for politics. You should run for governor of Florida. Take that away from DeSantis. You know, he's just being a butthole anymore. All right, let's do this one more time, you guys.
The Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
They support grooming children. Even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. Democrats get back. Boom. Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors cause Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state in the lift, always hating. When they gonna let Joe about that basement? Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling rhinos out, no one does it better than you, huh? A real businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight. A Southern belle, a little hood, watch her shake and bake. Divorce, that's all I gotta bring up. Yeah, watch her drain the swamp cause she know they corrupt. She's fighting for our children, she's fighting for our freedom. She's fighting for the Jan 6, she's fighting good versus evil. MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP.
Dude, she's cock diesel. You see them arms on her and them legs? I wouldn't want to mess with MTG. I would personally love to see her get into a ring with AOC. I think that would be the best day in U.S. history. Yes. Look at her, man. She's got guns. Like, she's pretty intimidating. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen her in this light.
MVP. She's a boss. She don't rock with trans Tifa cause they soft. Them liberal tears can't save you, wipe them off. You know we reppin' 45, he never lost. Watch a real Georgia peach go and set it off.
But I think what upsets me the most, Benny, is the fact that everyone in Washington has known about the Biden crimes for a very long time, and they've done nothing about it. But yet regular Americans, they go to jail if they don't pay their taxes. They go to jail if they walk in the Capitol escorted by Capitol Police like Jacob Chansley did.
Look at that smile. And there was the clip of the Mar-a-Lago, the Trump indictment. Forgiato Blow was in that crowd beefing with people, and I think the Hamburglar, the guy that like ran in front of the motorcade. Yeah, so good job, man. You know, somebody that doesn't just say it, they do it. You know, look at Lou Valentino as well. He gets up in there. Like, I envy these guys. I really do. Because, man, if I was single and I didn't have kids, my ass would be on the forefront. If I was a dude, especially. Because, you know, guys, unfortunately, women, we're targets. Unfortunately, we got dudes dressed in dresses that think that they could put their hands on women. If you see that, you had better do something about it, or your man card is revoked. I can't believe that even goes on. Literally, these Antifa super soldiers. I'm like, and where are the balls at? What happened? How is this even a thing? How is this even allowed? Is beyond me. Like, it's not even, like, I've always grown up knowing, like, a man does not hit a woman. That's just how it is. And you're a boy or you're a girl. That's it. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. And how anybody can literally sit here and go, oh, I don't know, identify as neither. What? What do you mean? Like, look down. That should be a good hint. How could they? I don't get it. It's these weirdos. It's like I've been on the side of abusing controlled substances, and I'm looking at these people going, either they're really like, or they're like just like when you pop that Pillsbury roll and it's like, that's it. Good, I see that, man. I know, right? I did play it twice. You know, this is the only song on this channel that I have played twice in a row. This is the only time I've ever done that. Well, I think it deserved to be played twice, you know, and make sure you visit. I think it's on his page, and it's on Apple Music. Make sure you go ahead and download the new album. Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? I got the link for the new album here, too.
The Democrats.
We didn't do the Joe Biden one. Here, I got it right here. MTG is the song link here. Here, you guys. Make sure you go ahead and snatch up the Magadonia album. Here is the link. Oop, I'll paste it there. There you are. Make sure you go check this out. Make sure it's on Apple Music, Pandora, Deezer, Boomplay, Angami, Tidal, Amazon. That's crazy. I didn't even know they were doing YouTube Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You can buy it on iTunes or Amazon Music, which I'm like over here going, I can't believe they let you do that. But, you know, it's just absolutely absurd anymore how they are. They won't even play the movie Sound of Freedom. And I'm over here like, I wonder why. Because they love them cuties. You know, and let's please not forget that MTG is only one person. And she can't fix it all. She literally can't. What do we got? 12 years free of it. Yeah, I'm approaching 9 years, you guys. That 9 years will be November 1st. I think I'm claiming it already. It's been 8 years right now. 9 years. Yeah. 10. My dime piece is next year, 2024. And I'll claim that already. I usually do that when I hit my year before. I'm always saying, like, I'm definitely getting, not like when I hit 8 years this past November 1st, I was like, I'm getting 9. I'm going to get 9. So next year this November when I hit 9, I'm going to claim it like the next day. I'm like, yep, I'm getting my 10th year. I don't have like a coin or anything, but because I don't need one. I don't, but that's not speaking for everybody else, right? Well, we did do the Biden crime family already, but I didn't do White House. Oh, it's Stony Dude Bro. You guys want to hear it? I want to. You guys ready? I think we should play it. I really do, because I think it's fucking funny. All right, I haven't heard it yet though. Let's go. Look how handsome he looks in a suit.
House this afternoon, where any day now the Secret Service is expected to conclude its investigation into
looking good, kiddo. Looking good, kiddo.
They got cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, and Hunter got his pipe out. They got cocaine in the White House. Tell me why Secret Service cut the lights out. Cocaine, cocaine, cocaine in the White House. Cocaine, cocaine, cocaine in the White House. Cocaine, cocaine, cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, Hunter Biden got his pipe out. The Biden crime family love that cocaine. We all read Ashley's diary, you pedo Peter. We know you a puppet to Obama, you ain't no leader. And we all know Michelle Obama rock with trans Tifa. Why you taking showers with your granddaughter? That crime bill was something like manslaughter. Back when you was with Robert Byrd, KK'd out. Now you hanging with LGBTQ, reppin' proud. They got cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, and Hunter got his pipe out. They got cocaine in the White House. Tell me why Secret Service cut the lights out. Cocaine, cocaine, cocaine.
Hold on a second. I'll tell you why. It wasn't a red flag when Joe Biden was handing out free stems. I'm just saying. That wasn't like, hello? Yeah. That just come on, man. We're not stupid. We are not stupid. And the Secret Service, y'all just showed your true colors, okay? You've been weaponized and politicized. You have been absolutely corrupted. Because I'll tell you what, myself or my fingerprints were enough to charge me with a felony that literally I spent jail time because of it. And you mean to tell me this president who hands out stems and all kinds of abuse instruments, you mean to tell me that's not his son's? Is that how he gets awakened? Is that how you give him a bump? What? This president is the most embarrassing. This is the biggest embarrassment in all of American history. I'm just saying. Even if Obama wanted his third term, this has absolutely forever, forged it in stone, been made the laughing stock of America. I can't believe the White House has fallen this far. Now, Trump redid the garden. Obama put in a basketball court. But Joe Biden had a bunch of trannies putting their boobies out in the Rose Garden and had a pride event at the Rose Garden. Had Dylan Mulvaney interview him. What the hell? Our founding fathers right now are going, is this really happening? Yes, it's really happening. I love this video. This is funny. Cocaine in the way. Put me in one of these videos, man. I love it.
Cocaine in the White House. Cocaine in the White House. Cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, Hunter Biden got his pipe out. Hunter ain't Tony, but you know he keep that yayo. I'm still wondering why Hunter run these foreign payrolls. Between Ukraine and China, he wrapped up like egg rolls. His daddy is corrupt too, and he hates Negroes. Ooh, yeah, that's right, I said it. I don't trust the fake news.
Hold on a minute, Stony Dude Bro. Let's hear that one again, because it is oh so true. And you'll only hear it here on the Mayor of Magaville's channel, because everybody else is too afraid to say it. Well, except like Van Hall and the conservatives on here. Lou Valentino will say it too. It's absolutely true. Let's do that one more time, because the people that are truly awake see it.
Cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, Hunter Biden got his pipe out. Hunter ain't Tony, but you know he keep that yayo. I'm still wondering why Hunter run these foreign payrolls. Between Ukraine and China, he wrapped up like egg rolls. His daddy is corrupt too, and he hates Negroes. Ooh, yeah, that's right, I said it. I don't trust the fake news, I'd rather browse Reddit. I don't like identity politics, even bless it. I give my life to God, now look, he blessed it.
That's right.
I don't know what book Biden swore on, but it ain't the Bible. Pistol packing patriot, so you won't take my rifle. Joe said Hunter is the smartest man he knows. Watch out, Forgiato, he might snort you blow. They got cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, and Hunter got his pipe out. They got cocaine in the White House. Tell me why Secret Service cut the lights out. Cocaine in the White House. Cocaine in the White House. Cocaine in the White House. On the West Wing, Hunter Biden got his pipe out.
That's insane. How true was that? I mean, no lies detected. Maury Povich called, no lies were detected. It's absolutely sad that we have a literal leader who promotes all kinds of just gross. It's gross. What do you mean? What do you mean we're just going to give out free stems? And what do you mean? In New York City, you guys, they have literal vending machines that you can get those things out of these Narcan, all kinds of stuff. And it's like, did I land on another planet? Because this is not normal. How dare we normalize all of this weird, dangerous stuff? It's crazy. Watch out, Forgiato, because Hunter Biden sees you, he's going to try to sniff you. Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Sniffing runs in the Biden family. I'm just saying. That's terrible. It's terrible. My God, imagine, and I can't even imagine if this was the Trump family because they're not a bunch of heathens. Literally, I can't even see Eric or Donnie Jr. doing any of this stuff because they would be crucified. They would literally, you would not hear about the end ever. They would be on every news channel from East Coast to West Coast. It would be playing all day, every day, 24/7. But Hunter can do it, and Joe can do it, and Kamala can do it. Obama can do it. Hillary can do it. Bill Clinton. Nada. Nothing. Crickets. The media's silent. Well, we have a voice. And we have a right to use that voice. Use it. Don't be afraid. And for my Canucks out there, my Canadian friends out there who are dead set against this radical wokeness, speak up. And what's really crappy is we have politicians here in America. I hope he does a song on Gretchen Whitmer because I'll tell you what, you need to tear her from end to end because that woman, she literally made it a state law that if you call somebody by the wrong pronoun, you're going to jail. I'm sorry? What? Now, I understand if people get targeted because of their sexual preference or their race, right? That's a hate crime. But if you're white, you don't fit into that. Don't even bother, okay? Don't even expect them to charge anybody with a hate crime because it's not happening. That's just a sad reality that what we live in today. But to speak a word? Do you know how many people call me some really terrible things and I just laugh because I'm like, haha, helps the algorithm. Pfft, I don't care. But you mean to tell me that you took a book out of Dylan Mulvaney's playbook and you made it a law? And I know Canada does this too, because Justin Trudeau is as woke as they come. Because, you know, like Joe Biden, he doesn't like Negroes either. I mean, he wore blackface and nobody said a damn word about it. But if that were a Trump or anybody else, who else? Sarah Silverman, Jimmy Kimmel, Joyless Behar, they all wore blackface in. Oh, but that's just a Halloween costume. I'm glad you see somebody's heritage as a Halloween costume. Bravo. It's absolute hypocrisy, and I'm sick and tired of it. Please, use your voice. Make sure you vote on Election Day. Bring your ID. I know you got one. And make sure you're filming your ballot. Because you never know. I think if everybody in the world, in our country, had filmed their ballots like I did, this couldn't have happened. But, again, we had people harvesting votes. Because how is that even legal in some states that are ran by Democrats? How is that legal? Because here in Ohio, if you're caught with voter fraud, your ass is going to prison here in Ohio. So how could harvesting ballots be even legal in those states? That should be first on the forefront, is to get rid of vote harvesting. Arizona, look at Arizona. Imagine that. Carrie Lake loses in the middle of the night when they found 100,000 more votes for Katie Hobbs, who didn't even debate with Carrie Lake. She wouldn't even debate with Carrie Lake. She serves on the Board of Elections, and mysteriously, she beats Carrie Lake. That's wrong. That mail-in ballot crap has to go too. Ted Danson in blackface too. I remember when he dated Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, I remember that. I don't even know how Ted Danson dated Whoopi Goldberg. I seriously thought him and Kirstie Alley were a couple because I was a kid and I was like, I rooted for them, and Shelley Long too. I was like, Shelley, I like Shelley. Yeah, I'm from Ohio. Yep. Not next year though. I'm leaving. 2024 is my year to go. Going down to the Sunshine State. Bernie Moreno For Senate? Yeah. Delta Burke. Delta Burke? My God. Warrior Princess, I agree with you. She didn't have to debate. What does that tell you? That tells you she already knew she was going to win. So why do I have to even debate? Look, Dr. Oz debated a potato and he lost. How? How is that possible? Again, any Democratic run state. It's funny that you can't find the video of Obama saying how easily manipulated the Dominion system is. Hillary Clinton said it as well. No liberal media covered that. It's scrubbed from the internet, in fact. But Donald Trump says it, and oh, they even banned people on YouTube, giving them community guideline strikes for mentioning that. Lou Valentino, I think, was one. Queen Bee Reacts was another. And they didn't even say it. It was the video that they were reacting to. That's still up on YouTube. And my friends were given strikes because of that. I wanted to cover it really bad, but I was like, I can't, man. Everyone's hit. They're getting hit left and right. And it's like, is it worth it to me to lose everything that I've worked so hard for? Shit. Y'all got my social life. It's like, let me turn in a social life to run a YouTube channel. Sounds good, right? I'm definitely crazy. But it's okay, you guys. I do get out once in a while. Cleveland does not rock anymore. It stinks. It smells pretty bad. I remember coming back from Georgia, right? I was down there and I was visiting with a bunch of fellow YouTubers, right? And I'm driving down to see XMC, and I'm driving through like I-75 or whatever highway it is. I'm not sure, the main highway there. And it's so green. There's trees literally everywhere in Georgia, right? The air smells sweet. It's so refreshing. I could breathe. I was like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, was it humid? Well, because I was there in the dead of August, of course it was hot. It was humid outside, but I could breathe. The very second I landed back into Cleveland, and I'm driving from Cleveland Hopkins back home, I put my window down, and I'm like, ew, what is that smell? It was like industrial waste. I was like, barf. It was bad. I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely stanky here. I'm just saying. It's an insult to sling. California sucks too. Yeah, it does. Sorry, I'm never going back there. I'm sorry. I'm not willing to go there. And if somebody robs me, they're not gonna get in trouble. Sorry, not sorry. I'd rather go to Florida, where if somebody robs me, your ass is going to prison for a long time. They don't play. Texas too, y'all. Texas. You can't breathe now because of the fires in Canada. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It was so thick for like 8 days. You could see the haze. You can't even see the trees by my local airport. We have a tiny airport by us. Like a quarter of a mile down the road, and I'm looking down the airstrip, and there's usually a clear line of sight of trees there, like evergreens and pine trees and stuff like that. Couldn't see it. And the air stunk like burning plastic. Also, I woke up with a weird film on my car. I was like, I just washed this thing yesterday. And I'm like, what is this? It was like a weird, and it wasn't pollen or anything. It was like white, like with a hinge of yellow. So I was like, this isn't pollen. And it was sticky. I was like, that ain't cool. And it all of a sudden just rolled in. One day it was not here, and the next it was. And so it stayed for over a week. And it's still like that now at the lake. It's like, something's very sus here. I don't like this. Alaskan. I would love to go to Alaska. That's amazing. I know some people that are Inuit in Alaska. They call themselves Eskimos, just so you know. They do. It's only the white liberals who get offended by the word Eskimo. I'm just saying. What are you stealing? You ain't stealing me. You ain't stealing me. What did you guys think about the White House featuring Stony Dubrow, Forgiato Blow, Stony Dubrow? That was amazing. That shit had me laughing. That shit had me laughing. The MTG song was very good. I wished it was longer. I could have listened to it forever. I want to make sure I comment on there. Make sure that you go there and make sure you go to his channel as well. Here's the link. Make sure you're subscribed because they done him dirty, you guys. They really did. He had nearly 200,000 subscribers and they gave him the good old axe because they didn't like what he was saying. He doesn't say anything bad but the truth. And again, people don't like the truth, especially the ones that are into the most devious shit, right? They don't like you being a truth teller. They like you quiet because they like to get away with their stuff unknowingly. They want to be remaining in the dark, right? They want you to be in the dark. Well, nobody ever grew by being told a bunch of lies. I don't understand how anybody could sit there and get anything out of anybody lying to them. Like this whole thing, let me affirm you. No. You don't need to affirm. You need to tell them the truth. You need to be very truthful and honest with them, even if the truth hurts. They will get over it, and they will love you more for it, for being honest with them. You lie to me, man, it's over with. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm at that point in life where, MTG, LFG. This is amazing. Good job. Good job, buddy. That's so funny. I didn't know she was cock diesel like that, man. Her arms were huge, man. She probably benches like 1,000 pounds. I'm just playing. She doesn't bench 1,000 pounds. But she's in good shape, man. She looked like she could whoop some ass. Well, that's because she's a country girl. And them country girls don't play, man. They wrestle pigs and everything, man. They kick your ass. Wrangling horses and all kinds of stuff. All right. Oh, here she is. Here's a short, you guys. Let's watch the short.
Patriots, what's up? It's Forgiato Blow, the mayor of Magaville. My new album is out right now. Click this link. I got a new song coming with the MAGA's MVP. Check it out. Go get the album. Patriots, what's up? It's Forgiato Blow, the mayor of Magaville. My new...
Oh... What the? Oh yeah, he's back behind him with a power washer. Them stupid people. Like, it's so funny that these students against ECOP, you know what's so funny? They use cell phones. They use all kinds of products that take oil. They have no idea. You're over here like, that's for... How was that made? Petrol. Dummy. These people are so just absolutely convinced. Their guru is Greta Thunberg. So what does that tell you? Don't do that. Or how dare you? Is that what she says? How dare you? I'll tell you something. If I saw these people in the road, I would be like so tempted. I really would. Like, I need a speed bump, man. They're going to be a speed bump. Let's go. Let's watch this dude real quick, you guys. I want to finish watching this video real quick because I want to see him helping. I hope he sprays them with a power washer. I hope they do. Sprayer! Sprayer! Oh, man. How embarrassing. See, you're lucky it wasn't me. Because I would have turned that power washer right on you instead of those windows. I would have. I wouldn't have cared. Well, okay, let me rinse that pink hair out of you. I would have done it. Sorry, not sorry. That's just me. He had some restraint. Give him an A for diplomacy, because I wouldn't have been diplomatic in the slightest. They would have gotten the business end of my power washer. I think we saw that girl defending it. Like, why are you pouring soup on a Van Gogh again? What did Vincent Van Gogh ever do to you? I'm just saying, your hair dye has been made with petrol product, you dipshit. The pink hair that you have, yep. You didn't check the ingredients, did ya? Because you're stupid. Because you can't read. Because you're so dumb. Yeah. Have you seen that? Soup on Van Gogh. Soup on Van Gogh. Girl interview. Painting interview. This girl is absolutely dumb. Dumber than dog poo. Here, JSO explains why they threw soup at the Van Gogh sunflowers painting. Ruined a... I think they've been able to restore it, but still... The soup that you poured on there, there's starving people in the world that you could have donated that can of soup to. These kids are rich, spoiled, rotten little brats. I think that's why they do this shit. This is only a 40-second clip, you guys, but of course. I definitely think that we have to shed some light on her because she's an absolute tool. She's a dip crap.
Just by the whole overall.
Where is it? There it is.
I don't know when this.
Where is it?
Of course.
There it is. Sorry.
And there have been messages of support as well, because people realise that this is a proportionate act to a criminal government. The government's inaction is criminal. I'm not a criminal. I'm a scared little kid trying to fight for their future.
Shut the quit playing the victim. No, you're not. A scared little kid would not take a can of soup into a guarded museum and ruin a famous painting. A scared little kid don't do that. A scared little kid doesn't block traffic. Go play in traffic, kid. Preferably 271.
This isn't what we want to go out and do. We know that we're causing disruption. We don't want to be out doing this, but we are desperate. We are scared. We are angry. As a young person, I'm terrified I'm going to be denied the right to grow old. I'm terrified I'm going to live in constant fear of climate disaster.
Oh my God. Really? Girlfriend, I've been on this earth 43 years. Guess what? Your head needs checked. Because I'll tell you what, in no way, shape, or form have I been denied growing old. Look at me. I'm here. Look at every elderly person on the planet. Your argument is moot. Oh my God.
I'm terrified I won't have access to food or clean water. Millions in the global south are already living the realities of these fears.
Yet I wasted a can of soup on a painting because I'm stupid.
The people that have done the least to cause the climate crisis.
Oh, shut up.
There have been messages of hate, of course.
Good. You
and
deserve every one of them.
Support as well, because people realise.
Oh, I think I might have lost some brain cells watching this thing. Your parents ought to be ashamed. The best part of your intelligence ran down your mother's leg. I'm sorry, it did. Sorry, no, I'm not sorry at all for what I just said. It came out of my mouth. I meant it. Every freaking word. Sure did. The best part of you, your brain, your ability to think straight and coherently, literally ran down her thigh into her sock. I'm just saying. I really think that these parents have failed their children. They've allowed them on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Don't let your kids on social media. Put a book in front of them. Let them play outside. Teach them the just good, strong morals and values. Don't let them be influenced by these things. There's actually a song, you guys, I want to hear. I want to share with you guys. I never got to do it before. Let me see if I can do it. But I want to do it. It was disgusting. when I saw it. And here's who our little girls and little boys get to listen about. Let me see here. It was a rap song. I gotta find it. I don't know who sings it. Twerking in front of Planned Parenthood. Twerking. Black rapper twerking in front of Planned Parenthood. Plan B. That's what the song is called. Plan B. Here. Megan Thee Stallion also wrote a song called Plan B. And it is got 21 million views on it. I won't play it on my channel. I can't do it. What is her name? Oh, Murder on My Mind while twerking in front of Planned Parenthood. Rapper Lotto uses 30-second ad to promote abortion. Plan B rapper twerked in front of Plan B and bragged about aborting baby. Wow. What is that? What is her name? What is her name? Does anybody know her name so I could search it? I got Murder on My Mind. Here, this one. It's only a 44-second clip. That's probably all I could handle because I just want to, like...
I'm BDF, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a baby coming out of me.
Wow.
So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Yeah. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Murder. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. I forgot the plan B.
What in the actual is that? I'm perplexed here. I'm over here going, what the hell did she just say? Openly. And our little girls watch this. Over my dead body, they do. I got BDF. Baby daddy free, huh? Well, with an attitude like that, you know, you forgot the plan B. You're twerking in front of Planned Parenthood. My guess is no respectable man wants you for a wife anyways. Ever. And you see why Roe versus Wade was overturned? Do you see why? Because people like this promote that. And if she only knew Margaret Sanger is over there in hell going, woo, my plan is still working. Anybody that promotes this ought to be shot on sight.
Ain't no cuffing me. You can't put me on the shelf outside with the team. All these having babies, but that ain't finna be me. Said he wanna settle down.
Finna be me. Like, thank God I can't, I got Officer Tatum vibes here. He's over here puking in his hand. Yeah. I wish her mother would have not chosen life. Because shame on her parents for not raising her correctly. Do you know that that birth control is now available without a prescription? You could literally go to the free clinic and ask for protection. And they will give it to you for free. I can't even. I'm over here going, this is why kids don't need to be on the internet at all. Because of people like that. Where in this young girl's life did she veer off to the wrong path? I'm sorry, dude. You know what? This is absolute just demonic anymore. I can't believe that she thought it would be a great idea to write a song like that. I wish a protester would have thrown a bottle at her head during that. I'm sorry. I pictured that in my mind. A protester chucking a wine bottle full. Because you know them fuckers hurt. You ain't breaking that. Full. Just knock some sense into her. That's so crazy because I can't picture my life without my kids. I really can't. I was forced to have one, you guys. I was forced by my first son's father to have an abortion, and it has messed me up from that point to this day, because when I went into that clinic, right, and it's always in the inner cities, all these abortion clinics, and Margaret Sanger had a mission, and it was black genocide, to prevent black people from having babies. She said it in the open. Right. And so I was forced by my first son's father. I was only 19 years old, you guys. I was 19 years old, and I went to jail for this because of what happened after the fact. I'll tell you the whole damn story. So I just met him. It was a few months after I met him, right? And we inevitably, a couple of years later, got pregnant with Matthew, my oldest. And I was like, no way, shape, or form would I ever do that again. But I was a couple of months after meeting my first son's father, 19 years old. He already had a kid who he didn't see. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, because this has happened far too many times in my life. 2 once is enough. 2 is way too many. But anyways, he had a kid that he didn't take care of already with some girl who he beat up while pregnant, pushed her down the stairs. And that wasn't a big red flag for me either, because he told me I'd never get anybody better than him. And I believed him because I was stupid, naive, and young. So I put up with all this bullshit. So I find out I'm pregnant, and he's like, nah, I'm not having another kid to take care of. And I said something smart to him. I'm like, you don't take care of this one that you got anyways, right? And the look that he gave me was like, I'm going to kill you. And he had these green eyes. And when he would get enraged, his eyes would turn black. No shit. Like, this dude has the devil in him to this day. So I was forced to go to the clinic, right? And I go in there, and I see all of these girls, predominantly black girls, right? They're laughing and having a good time, and I'm over here like mortified, right? I get through these protesters, and I walk out. I'm like, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this. And he was so pissed at me. He wouldn't talk to me the whole ride home. And it was like two or 3 days later, he was like, you're going to get that abortion. You're doing it. And if you don't, I'll make sure you don't have that baby. And I was like, I believed him. So he drove me back to the clinic. I had it. And that whole day I came home, and I was just absolutely I felt so low. And I was probably 8 weeks pregnant at that point, 6 to 8 weeks pregnant. And I was just like, I laid on my parents' couch, and it was a cold winter's day. I don't remember exactly what day it was, but I was 19, and I laid on my parents' couch, and I was just curled up in a fetal position, because I was like, oh my God. The most tragic thing happened that day. I let my little dog out. He was like a 3-pound Yorkie. And I let him out, and I heard him barking, and I was just like so wrecked from what I just been through. Because I was dropped off at home, like nobody was home. Nobody helped me afterwards or anything. And I let my dog out, and he had gotten on top of the pool cover and drowned, and he died. And I found him about 10 minutes later, and I'm screaming for help, and I'm in knee-deep snow, and nobody's helping me because we didn't have a gate on the pool at the time. And so not only did I lose a baby that day, I also lost my dog. And so that night, it was like 2:00 in the morning, my baby daddy called me, and he's like, come up to Denny's. And after the fact, he bullied me into getting this abortion, right? This is a tragic story, you guys, and will never leave me. This is so traumatic. When I got there, he had gone out, and he was at the bars I was always loyal to the men that I was with, but they couldn't be loyal to me. That's period dot, right? So I meet him up there, he proceeds to call me a baby killer and everything else. He stands up in front of everybody at Denny's. Now, it's like we're arguing back and forth for like 40 minutes, right? It's like 3 a.m. at this point. He stands up in front of everybody and he tells everybody, this bitch just killed my baby. And everybody's head turned and looked at me. And I was like this. I was shocked. I was shook. I was 19 years old. I had a glass of grapefruit juice, right, that I had ordered. I took that grapefruit juice and I chucked the glass at him. I did. It cut his thumb a little bit. I was arrested for domestic violence. I was. That is now off my record because of the diversion program that I did. It wasn't even supposed to be on my record in the first place, and I just got that expunged like a couple of months ago. But it was one of the most tragic days of my life, and I have never been able to live that down. I have never been able to get that out of my mind, that I could have potentially had 3 children, that I could have potentially had a daughter that I've always wanted. And my son or my daughter would be 24 years old. And for 24 years, that has literally eaten me up. I've never told anybody about this on my channel. Never. And so these young girls, they think that that's a fucking joke? That it's that easy? Oh, I'll just get pregnant. I'll just get rid of it. Doesn't matter. Do you not know what it does to you psychologically? And if you can be like one of those women that has a fast pass to Planned Parenthood because you've been there so many freaking times. If you can be like that, maybe you should just close your freaking legs. And a lot of people want to bitch and moan and complain about Roe versus Wade being overturned. Well, would you see why? Because women and men alike, they can't take responsibility. Women more so than men, because you could get female condoms, you can make him wear condoms, you can get Plan B, you can be on birth control. There's NuvaRing, there is the intrauterine one, the Mirena, there is the Norplant, there is the shot, there Depo-Provera, there's pills, there's all kinds of stuff you could do to prevent you from getting pregnant. The pull-out method don't work. It just doesn't work. It's just not a thing. And that literally has torn me up ever since. And when I see anything like this, it infuriates me. And a lot of people, whoa, we shouldn't be telling women what to do with their bodies. We should start handing out murder sentences for these women that have multiple abortions per year, is what we should do. And there are even states that allow late-term abortion, you guys. Please don't judge me for what I did when I was 19 years old. I was bullied into doing so. And I was in fear that if I didn't listen to him, and trust and believe me, that man terrorized me for years. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm not proud of my past. I'm not proud of being so weak that I couldn't have stood up and said, no, F you. I'm not proud of that. It's like I was a day late and $1 short for standing up against one of the most demonic people I've ever met in my life. That glass of grapefruit juice was deserved. I should have aimed for his head. I'm telling you guys, it was like a centimeter, a millimeter of a cut. A paper cut would have been worse off than what he got, and they throw my ass in jail for it. But to stand up in front of everybody in a crowded Denny's after bar closing time to say that about me, not to mention the unspeakable things that he did to me the entire time we were together. And then when I was nice to him to get our son's passport, he had the audacity to think that I was going to get back together with him. Isn't that fucked up? I don't care if Jesus himself came down and said, girl, procreation depends on you giving that one another chance. I'd be like, they fucked. Sorry, not sorry. Never again. I love myself way too much today to ever put up with that again. And it's tragic, you guys. It's tragic how people treat one another. It really is. You know, we can live in this false reality that only men abuse. That ain't true. Because I've known several men who were in abusive relationships with women. And it's like, I can't. I can't understand why you would want to be in a situation where it's so toxic that you deem it necessary to put your hands on somebody. That is not a good relationship. I don't know, though. I wish I could fix everybody, but I can't. Karma hit him hard already, Bill. Karma continues to hit him hard. Best believe me. Best believe me. My friend, you know, found him in prison. And he served him some justice. But he keeps screwing up in life and keeps getting all kinds of bad shit happening to him because, well, the consequences of his actions, of course, not intentionally bad things happen to him. His mother's an angel. I don't get how his father was an asshole, though, so woman beater, so the apple didn't fall far from the tree with that one. But, you know, you guys, if I can be this strong human being today, anybody can. I have suffered the most in my life. I've had the worst shit happen to me. I'm not even playing with you. We gain strength and wisdom through the terrible things that we go through. And you could either let it break you, or you can either let it make you into the stronger human being that you are. That's why I encourage everybody to go see Sound of Freedom. All right, you guys, I got to get going. My little boy's calling me, the apple of my eye. I love you guys, and thank you for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like on the video on the way out, and make sure you also hit that donation link for ORW. Or did I say it right this time? Yeah, I think I did. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys.